ones who can... Mr. Douglas speaks the truth. You need to search for the significance of being a ranger in the battles to come. Make the Rangers greater, recruit. I think it's time for you to get a move on and head to the Valley of Dawn. Godspeed, and may your hunts be plentiful.
May your hunts be plentiful. You come stumbling back here at last. Fortunately, you didn't delay anything important. I'll introduce you to an important person. He's bound to be an important tutor for you in your future career as a ranger.
May your hunts be plentiful. You want to hand the troublesome recruit over to me? You sly little girl. Don't fuss about. You've seen enormous behemoths and fantastic wild souls, but you can't handle a speaking animal?
Let me introduce you. This is Hatchet. Icarus, the Ranger's head researcher, sent him to help us.
I'm Icarus's associate, and not a pet. I teach your newcomers how to use wild souls, and you help me hunt behemoths for materials. Understand? Dog this, dog that. Ugh, I hate the word dog.
Don't underestimate Hatchet. Apart from Mr. Douglas and Icarus, he understands wild souls the best. Then I'll leave the recruit in your hands. Be sure to teach this young recruit well.
As a ranger, you must learn how to use wild souls to find tracks, collect clues, and find objects. Listen here, the power of wild souls is much greater than you believe. There are secrets hidden in the wild souls and in the world that you cannot even begin to imagine. You're not ready to understand these secrets. You'd be likely to lose your wits if you knew the truth. You should be worrying about battling the behemoths.
Hold on. There's a group of soldiers over there. Did something happen? Let's head over and check.
You're that ranger recruit, aren't you? I salute you, Ranger. If only Miss Edith were half as polite as you.
Ragnar, you can't just come and ask me for help whenever you have a problem and expect me to solve it without a fuss. Tell me, what's it this time? A behemoth or a bunch of orcs?
Actually, he's my captain. Former captain. Captain Hendrik. He fled to avoid punishment.
Captain Hendrik. I remember him. An honest man, a few words. And he fled for fear of punishment? What the behemoth is going on?
Not long ago, Captain Hendrik was dispatched to a supply station outside the city walls to act as the garrison captain. It's a position especially suited for cautious people like him. But a few days back, the supply station was attacked by a behemoth, and Hendrik wasn't at his post.
I can't believe it.
What's surprising still is that when I went to take the old captain into custody, he'd already escaped. I worked under Hendrik for 6 years. During this time, he saved my life 2 times. If anyone would have dared tell me that Hendrik would desert his post and flee, I would have cut their tongue off. But now, to be honest, I'm conflicted. We found his wife and their newborn child in their home. She pleaded with us to save Hendrik, telling us he went out of his mind and began running toward the Gate of Spring. We came here post-haste, and were lucky to catch wind of Captain Hendrik's back as he exited the big gates leading to the Behemoth Wilderness.
Let me guess. You are all scared out of your wits and have been standing here doing nothing.
You can't blame us for this. The Allied forces of Dawn aren't rangers. We don't have the godly powers required to hunt behemoths. Besides, it's hard to tell who's the more frightening one, an enraged behemoth or Captain Hendrik when he's angry. We can only rely on you and Miss Edith. We'll owe you one.
Wolf! What unexpected luck! We didn't even have to locate the bugger ourselves! Let's find Captain Hendrik and deal with the behemoth on the way for some extra material. Woof woof! That really is killing 2 birds with 1 stone! Let's head out at once!
Let us fight side by side.
hunts be plentiful.
Come forth, Captain Hendrik. And there's this bag of gold. It's the bounty we set out after the behemoth attacked. It's yours. Soldiers, find a tree whence we can hang Captain Hendrik.
What? Ragnar, what the hell are you doing? Captain Hendrik has already paid for his mistakes, and the behemoths that attacked the warehouse have been dealt with.
He's still a deserter who left his post. Because of his negligence, the entire supply station was destroyed, and our entire winter stores were lost. Come winter, many a person will starve and freeze, or possibly die. This is not something the blood of one behemoth can make up for. Soldiers, hang him.
Yes. General, the Rangers require battle-hardened people, and Hendrik has already proven himself useful. Hand him over to us Rangers and let him join the fight against the behemoths.
I don't believe that your Grand Master will agree with your decision to turn the Rangers into an asylum for criminals.
Then let him use the remainder of his life to make up for his past mistakes. Let him join the Rangers where he can die while fighting the behemoths, rather than throwing his life away to the rats.
Hendrik, your life has been spared. You ought to thank these two Rangers for saving you. I hereby amend the judgment to a lifelong exile. Your entire life will be spent in the wilderness. You will never again set foot inside the walls of Avalon.
But my wife and child, my family...
They will be cared for. Whenever your wife wills it, she can climb the walls of Avalon with the babe in her embrace. Watch you gazing at them from outside the wall.
I see, Master. This is already the greatest gift. I'm no longer a captain, but at least I'm alive, all thanks to you. Miss Edith, please allow me to serve the Rangers. Being able to live on means being able to have hope. Companions now. I'll fight for you when you require it. I have a gift for you. My faithful old horse. He's been with me for many a year. I will please take good care of him. Farewell, brave ranger. I'll always be prepared to heed your summons. May your hunts be plentiful.
May your hunts be plentiful.
It seems you've been making steady progress. Not only did you defeat another behemoth, but you also gained a new companion.
Hatchet, you sure are amazing. Icarus is bound to be pleased.
At the very least, you need to hunt one other type of behemoth. Otherwise, me and Icarus won't be able to cross-match the results.
This won't be easy. It'd be best if you deal with this. The Brotherhood of Dawn stationed here have all kinds of information on the Valley of Dawn. Go and talk to their leader, Hela, and learn what you can. Hatchet, could you please accompany the recruit on this trip?
As a ranger, you must learn how to use wild souls to find tracks, collect clues, and find objects.